You're listening to the Cyberwire Network, powered by N2K.
The word is Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification. Spelled C for cybersecurity, M for maturity, M for model, and C for certification. Definition: a supply chain cybersecurity accreditation standard designed for the protection of controlled, unclassified information that the U.S. Department of Defense, or DoD, will require for all contract bids by October 2025. Example sentence: even if you're not a prime defense contractor, it's likely that you will need to add CMMC to your list of compliance obligations in the near future. Origin and context. Maturity models in software engineering have been around since 1986. Early capability maturity model approaches were geared toward improving the software development process, and now they have appeared in a range of disciplines from manufacturing to cybersecurity. The term maturity refers to a set of characteristics, attributes, indicators, or patterns that represent capability and progression. Maturity models establish benchmark levels to evaluate an organization's process and practices. According to Katie Arrington, the DoD's CISO for acquisition, quote, CMMC will ensure a more level and fair playing field for companies bidding on DoD contracts, end quote. As John Roman from Security Magazine explains, quote, up until now, companies that process sensitive government data, whether directly or as a subcontractor, have only been required to self-attest as to their knowledge of relevant regulatory requirements. In many aspects, self-attestation has proven unsuccessful, as evidenced by notable breaches of critical government information in both the public and private sector, end quote. Developed by DoD in conjunction with Carnegie Mellon University and Johns Hopkins University, the CMMC requirement is based on a compilation of multiple frameworks and standards, including the NIST SP 800-171, the NIST Cybersecurity Framework, ISO 27001, and others. It replaces DFARS, or the Defense Federal Acquisition Regulation Supplement, the current government contracting rule. According to Matt Kelly from Navex Global, quote, the CMMC establishes 5 levels of cybersecurity maturity. The more controls you implement, the higher your maturity level, and the more contracts your business would be eligible to bid on, end quote. In 2021, the DoD started CMMC compliance with a select number of large prime contractors. More and more contractors will be subject to CMMC over the next 5 years, until all defense contracts will require CMMC compliance in fiscal year 2025. Nerd reference. In November 2020, Katie Arrington appeared on the INSA Coffee and Conversation YouTube channel to talk about CMMC. She refers to the current source selection process for DoD contracts. With that system, if a potential bidder showed progress in meeting the contract requirements, the source selection authority could potentially rate another contractor who met all of the requirements at the same level.
What's going to happen with the CMMC is it's going to be a go, no-go decision. So when the CMMC assessor comes and does the audit, you either are level 1 or you're not. You either are level 2 or you're not. You either are level 3 or you're not, and up the chain. So it will be equal for all, and it will not be used as a source selection factor. That was one of the big things in DoD. If I made it a source selection factor, that wouldn't be fair. It needed to be a go, no-go decision because it would be arbitrary. It wouldn't be defendable. We needed a third-party audit like ISO. It's not that you're sort of ISO certified. It's a go, no-go decision. That's exactly what we're doing with the CMMC.
Word Notes is written by Nyla Genoe, executive produced by Peter Kilby, and edited by John Petrick and me, Rick Howard. The mix, sound design, and original music have all been crafted by the ridiculously talented Elliot Peltzman. Thanks for listening.